And it goes a little something like
Electromagnetic flowmeter, are also known as magmeters, are among the most widely used flowmeter types today. If conditions are suitable for their use, magmeters produce superior results as they rely on measurement principle that is non-intrusive and produce no pressure loss. Magmeter may be used on all commercially available pipes. Do you know who invented magmeters? If your answer is Michael Faraday, then you are correct. In 1832, Michael Faraday assembled a large-scale upon-channel magmeters and attempted to use this to measure the flow of water passing under London's Waterloo Bridge. His design concept was rather unusual as he utilized the magnetic field provided naturally by the Earth together with two large sheet metal electrodes lowered from Waterloo Bridge into the River Thames to determine the flow rate of the River Thames in London. The result was not very successful due to electrochemical and the thermoelectric effects as well as the unavailability in that day of highly sensitive instruments that could measure mu-word signals.
In principle, Faraday's law of induction is used by electromagnetic flow meters to detect flow. And electromagnetic flow meters contain an electromagnetic coil that produces a magnetic field as well as electrode that capture electromotive force. Flow can thus be monitored even if there appears to be nothing inside the flow pipe of an electromagnetic flow meter. Moving conductive liquid inside a magnetic field generates an electromotive force that proportional to the pipe inner diameter, magnetic field strength, and average flow velocity, according to Faraday's law of induction. To put it another way, the velocity of a liquid traveling through a magnetic field is turned into electricity. E is proportional to V times B times D.
There are certain advantages to using an electromagnetic flow meter. First, it is an unobstructed flow path with no projecting component. As a result, it may be utilized for a liquid that are clean, hygienic, corrosive, and abrasive. It has no extra pressure loss and it is mostly used for hydraulic solid transfer. Since it has no moving components, it is only minimally impacted by flow delays caused by viscosity and density. It is also unaffected by temperature, density, viscosity, concentration, or electrical conductivity change. Following that, it can measure reverse flow and the measuring range can be optimized. Finally, this electromagnetic flow meter has a low upkeep and yet still simple to manage.
There are also some disadvantages of electromagnetic flow meter. For example, the application of electromagnetic flow meter has certain limitations. It can only measure the liquid flow of conductive medium and cannot measure the flow of non-conductive medium, such as gas and water for better heat treatment. In addition, the lining needs to be considered under high temperature conditions. Next, the electromagnetic flow meter determines the volume flow rate in the working state by measuring the speed of the conductive liquid. According to the measurement requirements for liquid media, mass flow should be measured. The flow rate of the medium should be related to the density of the fluid. Different fluid media have different densities and vary with temperature. If the electromagnetic flow meter converter does not consider the fluid density, it is not appropriate to give only the volume flow at normal temperature. Last but not least, the installation and commissioning of the electromagnetic flow meter is more complicated than other flow meters, and the requirements are more stringent. The transmitter and converter must be used together and cannot be used with two different types of instrument. When installing the transmitter, the selection from the installation on site to the specific installation and commissioning must be carried out in strict accordance with the product specifications. The installation on site must be free from vibration and strong magnetic fields. The transmitter and piping must be in good contact and well grounded during installation. The potential of the transmitter is equipotential to the fluid being measured. When using, the gas remaining in the measuring tube must be drained, otherwise it will cause a large measurement error. That's all for me, thank you.
I will explain about the application of magnetic flow meters. First, magnetic flow meters are used in water treatment plants to measure treated and untreated sewage and also processed water. A special system is designed to prevent the build-up and carbonizing of sludge on the water electrode. Such system use self-heating principle to keep the metering body temperature at a level which can prevent sludge and grease accumulation. Second, magnetic flow meters can be used to measure flow rate of flammable or explosive liquid which are in hazard condition. With proper attention to the materials of construction, the flow of high corrosive liquids such as an acid also can be measured. Lastly, it used to measure the volume flow of sludge and mud in pipeline. For example, cement, mud, paper pulp, various acids, salt solution, food pulp, and so on. It is widely used in sewage treatment and environmental protection industry. In fact, the most commonly used slurry flow meter is an electromagnetic flow meter. That's all. Thank you.